Hey Divine Collective, what's good? Happy Sunday. I am Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are feeling well today. Let's go ahead and catch a vibe and see what's popping off with the energy. We'll be doing synchronicities first, like we always do, and then we'll see what zodiac signs are resonating the most once we get to the end of the read, okay? Let's dive in. What's going on here, Spirit? What's going on today? I'm feeling good, feeling great. I hope y'all are too, honey. Let's see, what's going on with the read, Spirit? So I have 957, go forth, and then I also have communicate coming out here. So somebody wants to communicate with you, maybe about going forth or going forward, or some sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. 957, go forth, stick with your decisions. The choice you made is one you need to stick with. Your angels guard against vacillating? I don't even know what that means. Your angels guard against vacillating any further. Wavering just delays the fulfillment of the bigger picture. Lie in meditation now with your hands on your solar plexus just above the navel and repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am confident. Why am I getting this vibe of like someone you're getting back out there? That's what I'm hearing. Someone is getting back out there. Maybe this could have something to do with dating, or it's been a while since you've taken someone seriously, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. 611, communicate, speak your heart. Ooh. Say what you need to say. Your angels are encouraging you to communicate your wants, needs, and thoughts. I almost want to say desires. That's not on here, but it came to my mind. To people around you who love you. So somebody loves you, or they're falling in love with you. Hold on. Ow. Hold on, Divine Collective. You know I gotta take my notes. Think of a change that can make a relationship in your life stronger. Tell the person you love about it in a way that they can hear. So I do. I feel like somebody, maybe there's also a way in which I feel like maybe somebody has practiced some form of grace with you as well too, or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Why do I feel like somebody's been trying to like put something off or something, but it's like they want you? Like that's what something feels like to me. Like somebody wants you. They feel like you are the one, or you're their match, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. So I feel like somebody wants to speak their heart to you, and maybe you kind of have similar feelings for this person or some sort of vibes like that. But I don't know. I feel like you've kind of been cool in your singleness. I feel like you do have a desire, though. Maybe that's where the desire word is coming in, where I'm channeling. But it's like, I feel like you do desire a relationship. You want a partner. You want a lover. But I feel like there's obviously something that's going on here where it's like, I don't want to repeat something that I've already gone through. But I feel like that also has something to do with trusting yourself, right? Because let's talk about it. It's not always on the other person, but it can be on us, right? So it's like you got to trust yourself as well, too, to make the right decisions or be able to read in between the lines, see through the veil, right? But I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they are a trustworthy individual. But sometimes I feel like maybe you can still have like a residual energy of skepticism, or it's almost sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But your spirit team is telling you that it's safe, which is ultimately what we all want, right? Why am I hearing Rihanna? We all want the same thing, right? And she was basically saying we all want love, you know? So I do. What else here, Spirit? Come through, Spirit. I got 300 divine connection coming out here. This is your divine partner. Come on now, Spirit. Come on now. Come on. The mind, body, and spirit unites. Y'all about to unite. Mind, body, and spirit. That shit sounds so sensual, don't it? It says your angels acknowledge that you have an intense connection to the divine right now. The unity of your mind, body, and spirit creates a conduit for spirit messages. Sit in meditation with your hands on your third eye chakra, the center of your forehead, right now. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I trust in my abilities. Confirmation. I just said that. You have to trust yourself to make this decision. And it's something going on here about your chakra, specifically the solar plexus here and your third eye chakra here, okay, which are sticking out on these cards. So I do. Something about you being confident and you trusting in your abilities. I also feel like whoever this person is, they're confident in the knowing that you are theirs. That's what something feels like to me. Because I feel like there is some sort of energy here that is intense, or there are feelings that you are feeling, but it's like this energy of like, I want to make sure, or I don't want to like overstep or move, make a move, and I'm not like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. But your spirit team is telling you right here that this is your divine partner. Come on now. What's at the bottom? Yeah, look at that. You're anxious here. Channel anxiety, 292. But your spirit team is telling you to be brave. Bravery coming out here. When it comes to this new opportunity, yes. It says bring forth new love on this relationships card. I know you see it. Come on now. But then we have struggle here. It says self-created stress is unhealthy. Okay? So I feel like you've gone through some sort of battles in love, right? You struggled with this area of your life, maybe a couple of times, or there was a relationship in particular here that kind of did you in. So Spirit is telling you, like, don't put more on yourself, than what it is that you need to. Because I feel like you have done work, you've registered certain things here, right? Which is the reason why it's your time to shine and revive yourself here and try something new. Okay, we have farewell coming out here. It's time for all of that shit to go, because your spirit team is help incoming. They're helping you here. So I feel like it's time to just like wash your hands completely of that old shit and let it go. That's what something feels like to me here. I like this, y'all. Come on now. Let's go ahead and put our synchronicities up over here, honey. Okay. But I feel like this person is like I want you to know, like, you're good over here. Like, you don't have anything to worry about, is what something feels like to me. And again, nobody is perfect, right? So I don't want you to think this person is, never gonna make you mad maybe at a certain point in time, or, they're gonna be a goody two shoes and, whatever the fuck the case may be here. But I do feel like there's a connection here that's undeniable. I almost wanted to say as well too, like unshakable. Undeniable, unshakable, can't be broken, is the sort of vibes. And I'm also hearing too, like, you can't get rid of somebody or push somebody away or some sort of shit like that. Okay? Y'all hear that in the background? Vroom, vroom. This person is coming in, honey. Look at them on their little motorcycles. Maybe there could be some sort of hobby or some sort of vibes like that the two of you guys share, or it could even be something that most people don't do, or some sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here, or something. But it's like, what, you like that too? Like, I've never heard anybody else say that they like that. Or maybe there's a specific phrase that you say and they say it too. And it's like, I've never heard anybody else say that before. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, that's what something kind of feels like to me. So I'm digging the energy. Let's see what is going on here, Spirit. Where do you want me to start? Let's see here. So at the bottom of the deck here is transformation, okay? Something is about to be very magical here, okay? Moon magic here. Something's about to be very magical. Is what something almost feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have self-regulation coming out here. Exalted moon. So there's something going on here with you, the self here. Relieving yourself of some sort of anxiety here, or frustration, or feeling like, I don't know, somebody might try to repeat something again, and then I'm going to have to leave you, and then I'm going to have to, because you're not going to have to go through that shit anymore. Somebody, you could have seen a rainbow most recently. Maybe it rained or some sort of shit like that. The rainbow comes after the rain. So that's something that I feel like I'm hearing here. Somebody is different. Let's take these out. So it is. You need to trust yourself that this is the right person for you, okay? Plus, I feel like exalted, to be exalted, I don't know. Somebody, you could have listened to an Aaliyah song most recently, because that's what her name means. Like most high, exalted one, some sort of vibes, I believe, okay? So it kind of feels like to me, whoever this person is, I feel like somebody definitely has a spiritual connection for sure. I feel like they are very close to God, to the divine, their own ancestors, and all the things of the sort here, okay? But I feel like that's what this person plans on doing with you as well too, right? It's like somebody wants to honor you. Okay, so there could be something here about a marriage as well too. You know how they say honor your wife, honor your husband, and all types of shit like that. So I kind of feel like this is somebody who wants to take things the full way, and you don't have to worry about where you're going. Because obviously the first thing here says go forth. Let's see. What else is going on here, Spirit? What else is going on here? I like this energy. What's going on? There could be something here about moonlight, okay? Considering this is the deck that I picked up here where it talks about a lot of moon energy. So maybe your intuition could be telling you this most recently as well too, okay? Somebody could be divine feminine energy as well too, which is represented by the moon also. But you know what else it feels like to me? The shadows, right? Because the moon can also represent darkness. So I feel like it's time for you to come out of the shadows. Let your light continue to shine. Because wherever it is that you are now, which I feel like you are in a great space, this still isn't the end of your story. Okay? For some of y'all, it feels like to me too, like you're just getting started. What else is going on here, Spirit? I have truth coming out here. Come on, Spirit. Truth. Come on now. Moon rising. You are rising. And somebody wants to rise to the occasion. I feel like somebody low-key is like, I want to prove myself to you. Like, dead ass. Someone here is a truth teller. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to come up with some shit just because they feel like they got to say this to get with you, or, you know what I'm saying, tell you any old thing in one ear and out the other, and broken promises and all that. Somebody don't have time. I just heard that. I don't have time for that shit. So somebody is either a grown man or a grown woman. It's like, I got shit to do today. I don't got time for fluff. Or somebody doesn't like fluff, or somebody likes to get straight to the point. Okay, we like that. Hello, get straight to the point, honey. What is the point? Damn, what's that man's name? Anthony Hamilton? And the point of it all, I love you. Okay, the point of it all is I love you. Come on now. What else here, Spirit? Come on, baby. The law of attraction coming out here. You can't make this shit the fuck up. Moon mastery. So somebody here has mastered themselves. They know who they are. They know who they aren't. Okay? Of course, we're adults here. They probably gone through some sort of shit in their life as well, too. It feels like to me somebody who's well-rounded. I just saw two birds out the window. They're like playing with each other, flying around and stuff. So somebody could be very playful. Okay? They like to kind of kick it, hang. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Somebody isn't like stiff. It's almost the sort of vibes, or that's what I wanted to say. Maybe somebody could like to move, or they're very flexible or active, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? So somebody is very attracted to you. Maybe somebody has also studied the law of attraction, because I do kind of feel like whoever this person is, they are definitely like, this is somebody I feel like who talks about energy or some sort of vibes like that. Okay? I'm seeing energy and I'm seeing crystals. So I don't know if somebody wears crystals or they have some sort of bracelets or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? It says change your tune coming out here. Moonlight serenade. So somebody wants to serenade you. Somebody could be a musician here as well too. They can play an instrument. Looks like she's got a flute in her hand. I see a trumpet in the background. So the trumpets are blowing, honey. Because your ancestors have a message for you. It's time. Those are the fucking vibes. So they're like, okay, we need you to continue adapting to this. Right? Because I feel like the tune is also the anxiety here. Right? What did it even say on this card? Because I didn't read it. They urge you to channel those emotions into a positive distraction. Clear your energetic space to create an oasis or something enjoyable. Okay? Take a bath or a shower and go swimming if possible. So somebody could like to do that. Maybe you have been taking a lot of spiritual baths lately to cleanse your energy, connect to yourself more. There could actually be something about swimming. That could maybe be a hobby that somebody enjoys as well too, okay? But it's so funny to me. You know how we see the people who are like on the Olympics and shit and they're diving deep? Somebody could be accomplished as well too. But like they dive, you know, they do all those flips and tricks and all type of stuff like that. But it's giving me the vibe of somebody who wants to go into the deep end with you. Like, somebody isn't surface level is what something feels like to me. I feel like they have a good balance of, like, you know, surface level shit and deep shit. But if they had to choose, somebody is a conversationalist is something that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? Somebody could like to go out for live music or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here as well, too. But I do. I feel like somebody wants to show you how important it is that you are to them. What else here, Spirit? What's this? I have synchronicities coming out here. So pay attention to these. Of course, the ones that we said today as well, too. Okay? There could be something here about time. But I do feel like that's confirmation of what I just said. It's time. You see, the clock is here in the background. Okay? So it's no more time to run or to be afraid or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Everything is aligned. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Moment is what's sticking out to me too. The moon's moment. So there's some sort of moment. I don't know if this is you going somewhere but it's funny to me because there was a reading I did not too long ago and I remember saying something about the universe is orchestrating this. So that's what something feels like to me. So I don't know where the two of you guys are going to meet or unite with each other or some sort of vibes like that. Who knows? This could be some sort of space in which spirituality is spoken about or certain things are done. I don't know, some of y'all, you go and visit certain places for spiritual tools or whatever the case may be, but there could be something along those lines as well too. Okay? Or Spirit is drawing my attention back to 752. Maybe you're going to have plans between the hours like 7 and 8 p.m. or some sort of vibes like that. And you could be going someplace new. Like, oh, there's this new restaurant in the city, so let me go ahead and go there. Or, oh, I never tried this class before or some shit. I'm going to go and do that. And, like, this person will be there. So that's what I'm getting. What else here, Spirit? I know that's right, Divine Collective. Tell me more. Look, come on, man. Look at this shit. Communicate. This person is about to fucking communicate with you. Talk to you. I'm telling you. There could be this vibe of like, and that's one of our synchronicities, 611. Even 2, like think about all these times. There could be something that happens anywhere between 1 p.m. to like 9 or 10 p.m. or something. Maybe like in between those hours. Because most people are usually out during that time. Do-do-do, comfort fucking nation. The weekly report here, you know that your computer and shit gives you for your screen time and stuff. There's something that's going on. Something could potentially happen this week, you guys. And again, I'm not usually one to try to do all of the, because everything is in divine timing, but divine timing can be today, tomorrow, next week, next month. But there is potentially something here that could happen within this week. What else here, Spirit? It's like I'm getting this vibe of someone who wants to get to know you better. Someone's definitely going to like what they see. Look at this. I have the past coming out here. It says dark moon coming out. So this can be kind of like, right? Because you don't really want to necessarily talk to someone like just about your past and what someone has done to you and all the things like that. But I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell me, Spirit is like, back it up, Marisa. I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell me is don't let the past get in the way of you talking to this individual. Right? Again, the past, like, don't let that be at the forefront of your mind. Or, you know what it's giving me the vibe of? Like, you know how, like, people start getting close to each other and then people start to push you away because something feels too good to be true or it feels da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't do that shit. Like, that's what something feels like to me with this energy. Whoever is resonating with this shit very heavily, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to release it. Moon set. So whatever it is that you programmed your mind to believe at some point in time, or like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. So something feels like to me, if you're in the energy where it's like, I don't know if I feel ready to date or some sort of shit, this isn't your reading. But I feel like this is for the person who is like, okay, I know I still have a desire to be with someone. I have been doing the work. But again, like I said, there could be like this residual effect, or maybe sometimes something kind of like triggers you or some sort of vibes like that. But it's like, okay, let me reel it back in. Or let me not put off on somebody else what someone else has done to me. Like, it's like, you know that you have to reprogram or regroup, right? But it feels like to me, maybe in the past that has kind of harmed or hurt a situation, or, some sort of vibes like that. So you've been off of the scene for a minute or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting. But this is the time for you to take the leap of faith and jump in and go for it. Go forth. Okay? I don't know. There could be something about Star Wars. Isn't that what they say? Like, go forward or something, the fourth or whatever the hell. What else here, Spirit? So communicate with this person. Release the past. And this person, they probably could have gone through some things as well too, right? We all have. But I feel like whoever this individual is, they have released that. They've let that go. They've regulated themselves here. Their nervous system is back on track. Somebody really does take care of themselves. I'm really pulling that energy up as well too. I have mystery coming out here, yeah. So somebody wants to get to know you more. That's what something feels like to me. It's like you're going to spark this person's interest. Why am I hearing introductions? I don't know where y'all are at. But I don't know if there's going to be some point in time where you're going to introduce yourself or like, so who do we have in our class today or something? Or some shit. Like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. Like, you know, tell us your name, maybe where you're from, you know. Why do you enjoy this? Or what do you want to learn today? Or what brought you in? Like, almost sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. I don't know if you guys are making something, creating something, planting something. I don't know. I'm starting to see like a pot. I don't know. So, I don't know. But that's what something is giving me here. I don't know why I'm hearing time is stopping. This shit is so romantical. What the fuck, baby? Bah! Time is stopping. Synchronicity to the mystery. I don't know. It's like someone's going to have some form of like immediate attraction towards you. Is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. I have knowledge, yep, and they want to know more. I'm telling you, I'm fucking telling you, comfort fucking nation. It says drawing down the moon. I don't know, are you in a painting class, a drawing class, fucking, you're somewhere. It feels like to me there's a level of creativity that's involved when you meet this individual or something. Wine tasting, I'm hearing. Like something where you still have to converse with people. It's almost the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. This isn't giving me the vibe of like, you know, oh, I was at the movie somewhere and, because you can't talk to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. There could be something here about dancing, because you can see she looks like she's kind of dancing in the background or moving her body. So there could even be something going on like that. Maybe a workout class, a dancing class, a yoga class, I don't know. Some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. For somebody they want to get to know you more. What else here, Spirit? Drawing down also feels like to me writing down. Now, most people don't write down phone numbers anymore because, you know, we have our phone or something. But you know what it's giving me too? I do feel like this person will ask you for your number, but somebody could kind of be old school. You know how Erykah Badu says, I'm an analog girl in a digital world? Somebody could still do certain things like you would back in the day or something, or maybe they just prefer that better, or some sort of vibe I feel like I'm getting. What else here, Spirit? I have stay in integrity coming out here. We love to fucking see it. We love a motherfucker with some integrity, baby, because motherfuckers these days don't have none. They don't know how to spell it. Motherfuckers don't even know what the shit means. Honesty. This person is very honest. And that is my most favorite thing, right, so far, outside of the truth card. Because y'all know I love a good truth. I love a good comfort fucking nation, okay? But integrity, come on now. You can't beat that. That's somebody you don't have to worry about. Worry about what they're going to do to you, say to you, whatever the case may be here. So somebody they do. That's how they move. And I feel like this person, like, they believe in, like, what you put out is what you get back. I love that. At the bottom, it says, slow it down. Why am I hearing Bobby Valentino? Slow down. I just want to get to know you. This person needs you to slow down. I don't know if this is going to be y'all exiting the place or something like, hey, hold on real quick, or excuse me, Miss Lady, or handsome man, or whatever the fuck is somebody's going to say. Like, that's what something kind of feels like to me. Because someone doesn't want to miss this opportunity. Because someone is like, they're not sure if they'll see you again, or some sort of vibes like that. So they have to stop you. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Ooh, I'm getting excited, bitch. What else here, Spirit? I am getting fucking excited. There's a road here on this card as well too. So it is. I feel like somebody want to come and get you, pick you up. I feel like someone will also take things slow. I don't feel like they're going to try to rush some sort of process. Yeah, look at that. Avoid drama. This person don't like drama. This says moon madness. They don't like drama. They don't like noise and and all types of shit like that I feel like I'm getting. Okay? Somebody, I'm telling you, this is like a real man, real woman or some shit. They don't like that rah-rah shit. It's what something kind of feels like to be. You know? It's very much giving we can solve our issues or handle our issues. Because again, there's going to be times you're going to have a disagreement, right? Or some sort of vibes like that. But somebody believes that those things can always be handled, you know? Or if we do have to agree to disagree, how can we still come to the best or to the most fair, you know what I'm saying? Like energy or whatever the case may be. So somebody, they don't do drama. They don't like drama. They don't like people that come with it. And that, I don't know. I'm hearing like that's very important to them. And it's funny to me because I did a personal reading. I wonder if they're going to see this. But it's kind of making me think about that shit. Like, because somebody came out in one of my personal clients' readings where it was like they don't like that rah-rah shit. Because they had already dealt with it like in their past and stuff. So something is almost kind of giving me the vibe of this. I don't know if this person, again, the past in our horizontal role, they dealt with that shit. And it's just kind of like, There could be something here about communication when it comes to the both of you. Because I do feel like your spirit team in this pile is saying to communicate with this person and forget about, you know, the past and all the things like that. Release that. But there could be something where you felt like someone didn't communicate enough with you. Or you were confused or just kind of feeling like what? And then I feel like when it came to this person, they communicated with whoever this individual was, but it wasn't like it was always bickering or arguing or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So communication could be something that's important to the both of you guys. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Me liking. Yes, I'm told you, go for it. Go for it. Right here in my hand, honey. Go for it. The spirit team is not playing with you, honey. They want you to go ahead and go for it. This woman has her arms extended towards the sky here. Okay? So it is. It's like get ready to receive. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Reach for the moon. Reach for the stars. You know what else I'm hearing? Someone catching you. Like if you fall or something. Like someone has your back. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. I feel like someone is also going to encourage you as well, too. I don't know, maybe what you do as your career or, again, right, over here, learning something new or trying new things. Like, this could be your buddy or your partner. Or, you know, like, hey, I want to try this. Like, shit, well, let's go for it. Or let's do it. Or, you know what I'm saying? I believe in you. You can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Or it's like somebody's like a cheerleader. Man, woman, them or they going to root for their baby. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Okay? Like somebody loves to see you win. Or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I also have forgiveness coming out here. Forgiveness. And I feel like somebody also knows how to demonstrate that. Or you know what it is? Somebody knows how to apologize. So let's say somebody does do something, right? Even with go for it coming out. And I don't feel like this person isn't considerate. I won't say that because I do feel like when they're in a relationship, they will consider you and your feelings and things. But, you know, sometimes shit happens and we have to apologize to each other for certain things. So I feel like this person, they don't have an issue apologizing for something that they've done. Because to go for something to me has an action behind it, right? Something that you did. So that's what something might feel like to me. And who knows? It could have something to do with this person's communication. Because they are honest. And truth can be bitter sometimes, right? So it might not necessarily be what you wanted to hear, but it's the truth. But it's like, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, you know? Or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Maybe you could be a little bit more emotional and shit like that or whatever the case may be. But I feel like that's fine. So like, you know what I mean? Like we all carry emotions and stuff like that. But I do. I feel like whoever this person is, if there is something that's going on, it's like you can talk to me or you can tell me and I'm sorry. I did not mean to hurt your feelings. You know, but I'm also not going to, it's like, you know, lie to you either. So, blase, blase, blue. What else here, Spirit? And who knows? That could have been something else you dealt with the person in the past. They never apologized. They don't know how to take accountability. That's what you dealt with somebody in your past. which is why I feel like the communication was all over the fucking place. This person holds himself accountable, but they also expect that in return. What else here, Spirit? I have enchanted coming out here. Enchanted? Ooh. Somebody know how to say it, honey. How to say it, when to say it. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. I feel like you're going to find this person very attractive. There could be something about this person's voice or something that I'm hearing about. Something about their voice that you find, like, sexy or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. There's something that's going on with that. This could have something to do with the bedroom, child. Okay. Somebody wants that enchanted cooter cat song, or that enchanted phallus. Something going on here. What else here, Spirit? Somebody knows how to set the mood. Let me set the mood right. Okay, Justin Timberlake. Somebody knows how to set the mood. Plan a date, bitch. Okay. Look at this. I have beginnings coming out here. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely going to go forth with this. This is a new beginning for you. This girl, she got on her little red dress and shit, and I feel like somebody's going to make you feel sexy again. Whether this is you in your divine feminine or your divine masculine, whatever the case may be, it is. At the bottom says, face your fears. Maybe that could be a thing for you too. I feel like for, again, whoever I'm reading for, like maybe it's been a minute since you've been in a relationship. Who knows? Maybe it's been a minute since you got the dust, knocked off of that motherfucker, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. There's lions on this card, okay? I feel like somebody's very passionate. They are. They just want to eat you up. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. Take that as it resonates too, honey. Somebody is like, I don't know. Why am I hearing this? But I'm going to give y'all everything. Like, somebody definitely enjoys the bedroom. They like taking charge is what something kind of feels like to me. But it feels like to me sometimes they want, like, you to take charge. Or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Or something. What is that shit called? Tantra? What is that shit? Kama Sutra? Or whatever the fuck is going on here. Somebody could be interested in that. Or maybe this is giving me the vibe of, like, certain, like, sex positions and... like, let's do this one, and today we're going to work on this chakra with each other, and I don't know, bitch, y'all saying affirmations in the bedroom. This is some freaky shit. This is some freaky spiritual shit here, boy. What else, Spirit? Okay, because I'm about to get caught up in this little pile. Hold on. What else here, Spirit? Ow. Look, come on now. Do y'all see this card? Moon called, meant to be. I told you this shit was meant to be. I told you it was meant to be. We already got divine connection, mind, body, and spirit uniting in one. Come on now. This shit was meant to fucking be. This is your person. I told you. I told you. And when they say that they want to call, they gonna fucking call. And they gonna call you the time they said that they was gonna motherfucking call you. Because remember, I said I felt like somebody in this diagonal row in the center wanted to get your number. So this person, they not playing about you. Somebody wants your number. They sure do. They want your number. Somebody, I feel like, too, because there's 3 people on this card. So there could even be something going on where this individual has still been out here dating and trying to get to know people and shit or something. But it's like, I'm getting this energy of, if that is, in fact, the case, they about to drop all these motherfuckers. That's what something feels like to me. You're it. You're the one. It's been nice getting to know the rest of you, or whatever the fuck the case may be. But I found my person. What else here, Spirit? And who knows? Maybe some of these people, too, are starting to kind of show more of themselves. And it's starting to bring up a little bit of drama to this person. Or maybe certain things that they've said, or that they're doing, or some sort of vibes like that. So they could be even changing their mind about somebody here. Changing your tune to avoid some sort of drama here. Yeah, somebody they are. I think somebody's going to move on. Again, the road here that's on this other card as well, too. What else here, Spirit? What's this? Yeah, look at this. I have support coming out here. Support. So I do. I feel like your spirit team is in support of this energy. That's what something feels like to me. In support of this person, in support of this relationship here. I do. What's at the bottom? Look at this. I have the past coming out here. What else here, Spirit? I have seek healing coming out here as well, too. So I feel like this is describing this person. This person has sought out some sort of healing here. Okay? But see, that's how I felt. I felt like they're doing their work as well, too. So it's not like you're the only one who's been doing the work, or this unhealed ass motherfucker is about to come into your life and try to ruin you again, or some sort of shit like that. Because you both have past energy that's coming out here showing that you're releasing or seeking healing, working on healing. So I love that energy. What else here, Spirit? Yes, look at this shit. There's a celebration getting ready to take place. I know you see the two of them. I know you see them. This celebration, I do. I feel like something could be a wedding or a high level of commitment. Because, you know, everybody doesn't necessarily want to get married either. But this could even be somebody who's like, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So whatever you guys are seeking or wanting here, I feel like that's what's getting ready to take place. Ooh. And one more for the plot here is abundance. Come on now. So this is one of your many forms of abundance. Is what something feels like to me. And like I said earlier, I feel like somebody takes care of themselves very well. I don't feel like somebody is like just out here, you know, hoping to pay next month's bills or, you know, some sort of shit like that. Like, I mean, hey, you know, everybody, we trying to find a way to stretch a dollar in this fucking economy. You know, it is what it is, honey. But, because everybody is affected to one degree or another. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, you know. But it does. It feels like to me somebody like they got their head on right. And they know what they want. That's what they're looking for. And they ain't out here playing no fucking games. Spirit, where we going to next, baby? Bop it? Because I'm liking the energy. Are you liking the energy, boo? You liking the energy? Yeah, I know you are. I know you are. Let's see. Where to next, y'all? Give me a second. Let me look through my cards. Let me look through my cards. So I'm like, do I want to do Love Oracle? Do I want to do... So I am kind of looking at Love Oracle. I am kind of looking at her. You know what? Let's just do it. I don't know. I'm feeling a pull. Maybe this is where I need to be. What's at the bottom here? Ooh, ascending, preparing for union, expansion, and new phase coming out here. So this is beautiful energy, you guys. Y'all about to be up. Those are the fucking vibes that I feel like I'm getting. It's like, and I'm really feeling it too, like in your energy. Like you're glowing, you're smiling from cheek to fucking cheek. Like, why am I here? What's gotten into you? Wouldn't you like to know? Okay, bitch. Figuratively, literally, here's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Okay. Look at this. I have a hand of cards. Take a risk. A chance. Options. So somebody views you as an option. They do, honey. And they want to take a chance or a risk on you here. Okay. So I feel like you need to do it. That's what something feels like to me. I'm going to just put this out here with self-regulation. And then also transformation. So it's like you've been doing all this work to transform yourself, to heal yourself, to move on here. Okay? You've been spending a lot of, I feel like you've been spending a lot of alone time, you know? And we have to go through those seasons of singleness. You know what I mean? Like everything isn't, I gotta be with somebody, I gotta be with somebody, I gotta be with somebody. And who knows? Maybe for some of you guys, like, maybe you did find yourself in one relationship and then, you know, it's only been maybe a month and now you're in another one and da-da-da. Like, I feel like for some of you guys, you've had to become comfortable with being on your own. Learning who it is that you actually are, what it is that you actually want. Maybe sometimes, too, you found yourself adapting to who your partner was. You know? And it's like, you know, you are your own person. You know, you have your own needs and all types of stuff like that. So I just feel like there's also more that you needed to learn before you were united with this divine partner. Okay? So again, now that you're learning how to regulate yourself and you're going through all these transformations, your spirit team wants you to go ahead and take a chance and prepare yourself for this new union, for this expansion. Spirit, what is truth and the law of attraction? Truth and the law of attraction. Truth and the law of attraction. Camera coming out here, making memories coming out here, making memories, learning from the past here. So it's the truth. It's the truth. I feel like it's already the truth on your end here, okay? But I feel like, again, there's more concern for, you know, whoever this other person is that's coming out in the energy. So it's the truth that this person has learned from the past, okay? Keepsake is also sticking out to me on this card. It feels like to me they have kept what they've learned. And not only have they kept that energy, they're applying that energy. So I feel like it's allowed for this person to change their own perception on things, maybe some of their own beliefs on things here. Okay? But somebody they want to make new memories with you. Why am I seeing two people in a photo booth? You know the photo booths, you go in and you close a little curtain or whatever, and you're taking little pictures and all types of stuff like that. So I don't know if that's something you guys are going to do or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Okay? Because this is definitely giving me like a in-person meeting. There could be something about like online or something, camera pictures or some shit like that. But I am definitely getting like, this is more of like a face-to-face interaction when you meet this person. Okay? Ooh, look at this. I have kisses coming out here. Ooh, falling in love. I told you, confirmation. Somebody is going to fall in love with you. It's giving like head over heels. And I feel like you the same. And it's funny to me, kisses is coming out in our vertical row, considering I was talking about all this enchanted and bedroom energy coming out down here. Y'all nasty. What y'all gonna be doing? Making videos and stuff? Y'all freaky deaky. So somebody's ready to give and receive affection or unconditional love here. Okay? Somebody's gonna have like a soft spot for you. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting. Why am I hearing whatever you like? Okay, T.I. You can have whatever you like. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night, and baby, you can have whatever you like. Okay. So, you know what else I'm hearing too? Like, all you got to do is ask. And things within reason as well too. Because I do feel like this person, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they're responsible. But something is kind of giving me the vibe of, if I got it, you want it, it's yours. It's like, come on. Hello, Spirit. What is change your tune and synchronicity? Change your tune and synchronicity. Change your tune and synchronicity. Ooh, I have engagement ring coming out here, y'all. I could smell it. I could fucking smell it. I could fucking smell it. This person, they're going to see that. They are going to see that written all over you. And you know what else it kind of feels like to me? It ain't going to take somebody too long to figure that shit out. This could be somebody by year's end. It's like, hey, will you marry me? I'm fucking telling you. Somebody's going to feel like now is the time. This is what I need to do. Again, there's something going on with this person where I feel like it's like, again, not wanting to lose you or something. Because I feel like the initial meeting is kind of like, damn, I got to run up to get that person's number. Because I don't know if I'll see them again. Or if, you know what I'm saying, this could be like a one-time class. Or even if there are other sessions or some shit. It's like, well, I don't know if this person's going to come back. Or shit, I don't fucking know. So I feel like somebody from that moment to the moment that they decide to put a ring on it, I feel like this person doesn't like the gray area. That's what it feels like to me. They don't. It's like they want things to be known or they want to make things clear. And I feel like that's also good as well, too. Again, going back to communication. So y'all are on the same page, just in general. Like, we on the same page, or like, do you get what I'm saying? Or some sort of shit. I feel like whoever this person is, I'm hearing about explaining. Like, they don't mind. Like, if you feel like you got a question, ask. Because, like, I'd rather you ask me than, you know what I'm saying? Remember back in the day in school, they'd be like, no question is a dumb question or some shit. That's how this person feel. I'd rather you ask me and we can be clear on what's going on or where we stand versus you feeling like you just floating about or some sort of vibes like that. Okay? So this person, they're serious about commitment. This is somebody who wants to be a wife. They want to be a husband. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? And it's so funny because remember the reading that we did yesterday and I was talking about the person who was like trying to play house with you and shit, but they never wanted to actually commit to you. This is the totally opposite energy here. Somebody, they're not trying to do that shit. So even if you kind of resonate from that reading a little bit, this is going to be different than what you have been used to with changing the tune coming out here. Somebody changing the whole station. Like, no. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So this person, they are. I like this person's energy a lot, honey. One is you are getting ready to find out about somebody's interest. They about to come and tell you right now. So what was maybe a mystery to you will no longer be a mystery to you. Because I do kind of feel like for the most part, this will be your first meeting. But there could be for some of y'all where, again, maybe you've already kind of been involved in something here. And there is somebody that's in the room and they've been trying to read your energy. But it's like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and have the gall to finally step to this person. Like all they could do is turn me down if they don't like me or some shit. Ding, confirmation. So it's funny. Somebody just texted me and said, never knew this info. So it is. It's like somebody needs more information on you. Mystery and knowledge right here in the center. So I do. And I feel like somebody like they're easygoing, lighthearted energy coming out here. I like it. There could be something about the sunrise. This person might like sunrises or the beach or some sort of vibes, but the beach is right here too on this past card. The past. I don't know if somebody grew up by a beach or a body of water or some sort of shit like that or something. But that might be somebody's favorite place. Like, will you join me at the beach or something? Spirit, what is communicate the past and releasing? Communicate the past and releasing. I have paradise coming out here. Happiness, expansion, enjoying each other. So, confirmation. That's a beach in the background. Paradise. This could be one of your favorite places too. And I mean, there's a lot of people who love the beach. Hell, I love the beach. But again, this is about like, you know, what the two of you guys enjoy and like. And so it's like, as long as y'all love it, it's like, who cares? You know what I mean? I feel like at one point in time, whoever this person from your past was, of course you enjoyed them at some point. Things weren't all the way bad, okay? Or else you obviously would have never found yourself with this person. But I do kind of feel like maybe that's a part of what has held you back in the past. Because maybe you've heard some sort of similar things, right? Because, you know, sometimes we'll be like, I've heard that before. Heard it all before. Sunshine Anderson. It is. It's something about the sunshine or some shit. Something. But you feel like you've heard something before, or it's like they're just going to bring me up to let me down, or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting. So there could even be like maybe certain statements or certain things that kind of trigger you or some sort of shit. But I mean, it's only so many words in the dictionary. You know what I mean? So again, pay attention to what this person does, what they say, the energy, how they move. Again, this person is supposed to be staying in integrity, right? So I feel like that's going to create the distinction between what you know from the past versus where it is that you are and what you're stepping into now, okay? So this person, they want to make you happy. And I feel like you deserve to be happy. Come on now. And I feel like whoever your person from your past was, they really weren't. Maybe somebody you know that, I don't know, it just wasn't fun to be around somebody. That's what something feels like to me. Like, after a certain point, y'all were not enjoying each other anymore. You weren't joyful anymore. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, because you were with a fucking narc. The golden mirror. I'm so tired of these fucking narcissists. Like, ew, go the fuck away. You were with somebody who only cared about their fucking self. Is doing the fucking most. Ugh. Spirit, what's mystery and knowledge? Like, I don't even want to give your ass no airplay like that, because you fucking disgust me, bitch. Spirit, what's mystery and knowledge? But we're going to acknowledge, because it's out here. So, y'all know me. If it come out, we gon', you know, but it's not shit else to fucking talk about with this bitch. It's fucking not. Because you not shit. You ain't gonna be on shit. Not never. You know what I mean? And if any of y'all were wondering, which I feel like you really could give a rat's ass, but this motherfucker's still up to the same shit. They out here trying to make shit look like it's all cool and shit. Like they're happy and life is so wonderful. But your bitch ass is still out here on the same fuck shit. Y'all really don't be fucking happy. Y'all be putting on for the fucking city. And you're gonna die that way too. Mystery and knowledge. Okay, the fuck? Mystery and knowledge. What's this? Ooh! I have wedding rings coming out here. So this could even be something that this person, like, somebody really wants to know this. They do. Like, do you want to be married? Maybe do you want kids? Again, put things where they need to go depending on your age. If you can have them, you can't have them, you don't want them. Work with me here, okay? But I feel like this is what somebody really, really wants to know. Like, I feel a soul connection with this person, and I want to know, like, is this something that you see in your future? I feel like somebody really wants to know where y'all on the same page with a lot of stuff. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. So there's no questions. Like, that's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. I'm telling you, this person, they don't like that gray area shit. It's like, it gets very black and white. Like, yes or no. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. And it's like, and I'd like an answer. Now, that might be something, I don't know. It depends. Because some things that can be good characteristics can also be shit that kind of gets on your nerves sometimes or something. Because I don't know. Maybe sometimes you might feel indecisive or you're like, I don't know or something. This person is like, well, it's yes or no. So that might be something, I don't know, that might get on your nerves sometimes. Because again, nobody is perfect. All of our partners, sometimes you can be like, you be getting on my nerves with that shit, but whatever. Like, so that could be something here. But I do feel like this is something that's really on their heart here. Okay, so they might ask you a lot of questions around this, or maybe have you been married before, or what are your thoughts on marriage? Are you more of a traditional type of person? Is there wiggle room for other things, or you know what I mean? Like, that's the sort of vibes I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Ooh, what else here, Spirit? This person definitely wants to ask for your hand in marriage or something. What's this? I have not enough coming out here. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, and self-sabotage coming out here as well, too. Okay? You know what I'm hearing is like non-negotiables. Now, this might be something that comes over time, I feel like, as well, too. Because, again, you don't want to give everybody, or you don't want to give someone, like, your whole secret recipe, right? Because then they might start to perform or act like this person to, like, try to get you or something. So I feel like that's maybe something that you've also learned in this whole dating situation. Like, never tell somebody all of what it is that you're expecting or all of who it is that you feel like they should be like and all type of shit like that. Okay? So it does kind of give me the vibe of maybe if there are certain, like, non-negotiables or something, like, I feel like certain things will be discussed over time. That's what something kind of feels like to me. And I also feel like down here, again, with the forgiveness energy in our diagonal row, when someone does do something that frustrates you, you can tell this person, like, hey, I don't think that's cool, or, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't very happy with X, Y, and Z, or some sort of shit like that. And I feel like, and vice versa, right? Because, again, you're not perfect. It's going to be shit that you do, shit that you say. And this person might not like that either, right? But again, you guys can always adapt, change, and heal. So that's what something kind of feels like to me. Like, whenever any of y'all are in the wrong, you're going to be able to come together. But I feel like you also have a strong foundation. And I feel like that's something that I'm liking or picking up in this reading as well, too. It's funny to me, she has an umbrella in her hand. Remember I was talking about the rainbow earlier. There's 2 rainbows here on these cards. There's one here in the center in this diagonal row, and then one at the top with you as well, too. So I feel like there's a lot of being able to move forward and not get stuck on certain things because y'all can actually handle it. Or instead of avoiding the conversation, right, communicate, and then it pops back up for you later on because you never solved it. So that's why I feel like this person, they like to solve things. Like, I don't want to be out here just, blowing in the fucking wind. You was mad at me last week. Now you still not talking to me this week and shit. Like, again, avoid drama. They don't like that shit. They don't like it. So that's what something kind of feels like to me. Okay? So the thing that's sticking out to me on this card, too, is also self-sabotage, right? And Spirit was talking about that. What does Spirit say? Self-created stress is unhealthy. So I do. So considering I feel like this person is all about their health and you are too, I feel like that's a pretty solid thing here. Okay? Don't self-sabotage. And honestly, I feel like that's more for you. Y'all know I love y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all what I'm getting. Don't self-sabotage this shit. Okay? Because this is very beautiful energy. Shit ain't always going to be perfect, But whatever comes your way, you can get over it. Or again, fear. You get nervous or you get scared or and this person is like, I got you. Spirit, what is stay in integrity and avoid drama? Stay in integrity and avoid drama. Stay in integrity, avoid drama. What's this? I have stabbed in the back. Oh, so this person got done dirty. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and shocking attack coming out here. So whoever this person whoever this person dealt with in their past, they broke their heart. They definitely did their ass dirty. Now, it is funny to me that in this vertical row, we have 2 cards down here with 3 people on it. So there could be something here about a third party. It could be cheating. Third parties don't always have to be those people. They could also be family and friends. That could be something too. Support, a circle. There could be something here about this past lover is like family or friends or something like that. You know what it's giving me? You know, like those people who tell all of their family and friends they business or some shit. That's what something kind of feels like to me over here. And somebody doesn't like that. Like, it's cool, you know, from time to time you feel like you need advice from your homie or your mama or your daddy or some shit like that. But like, I don't know. I feel like maybe whoever they dealt with didn't really have a backbone, or they did. They like telling their business or some sort of shit like that. So that might be where a lot of their drama came from, or some sort of vibes like that. I'm hearing talk to me first. Like, I don't know what was going on with them. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, but that shit is over. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chance. Grow and transform your life. So if it's a matter of, I mean, are they single? Or this motherfucker single? Okay, they single like a motherfucking Pringle. Now, like I said, there could be something going on where they're out dating. Because I do feel like I am kind of getting that energy. But I told you, I feel like even with that, if there's somebody that they have been talking to or something, they still haven't, I don't know, sparked this person's interest. I feel like the way that you are. So they will end up closing that shit out. Like, we going exclusive, I'm cutting them off. Like, those are the vibes I feel like I'm getting. And these people, they might be sad about that shit. I have heartbroken coming out down here. Because it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe they've been dating for a couple of months or something. Or it's like, well, you know, I thought that we were going strong. Or I thought that or some shit. But it's something that's different about you. Or something. Spirit, what is go for it and forgiveness? Go for it and for a date? Come on now. This person, they want to take you out. Plan, set a date for a wedding here, the engagement ring, meeting someone new. Like I said, it says getting back out there on this card. Confirmation. That's how I feel about you. Your spirit team is telling you, listen, just go for it. Okay? Now that you have, I feel like, also forgiven the past. Because again, forgiving the past doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, you got to, you know, invite someone back into your life and you got to, forgiveness is for you, right? For closure. So I do. Full moon here, right? To release, to close, to end things. So I do. I feel like there's something that's going on where it's like, okay, now that you have forgiven the past, it's time to move on. Let's go ahead and have this nice young man or young woman, them, they, you know, take you out or whatever the case may be over here. Okay. Go for the stars here. Yeah, this person, they watching you, honey. Sunglasses at the bottom. Watching, looking. I'm not going to say stalking because I don't necessarily believe that shit. Gaslighting is on here. We do have the narcissist here as well, too. So who knows? You know, they don't never really be done with your ass for real. So if you do know that there is somebody who's still maybe checking you out or some sort of shit like that, they could be potentially here. Okay? But I feel like more than anything, it's this date who's not going to be able to get their eyes off of you. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. There could even be something about that, like locking eyes, or they only see you in the room and vice versa. Or I'm seeing like hand holding. Even on this first date, like y'all might be like hand holding, or I don't know. That's what something's giving me. There could definitely be a kiss at the end of the night too. A kiss is being out here on this table. Like, I would love to see you again, or I really enjoyed you, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else for this pile, Spirit? I have karmic relationship coming out here. Fleeting triggers turmoil. You know what's sticking out to me is, again, obviously we have the narc here, a karmic relationship that you've forgiven, okay? But you know what also is sticking out here to me is the word triggers. Triggers, triggers, triggers. And remember, I said that earlier. Like, oh, there could be something that triggers you, or maybe there's a certain statement that somebody makes, and it's like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Remember, I just said not too long ago, there's only so many words in the damn dictionary. There's only so many, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you do feel like something is coming up for you, that's not the answer to run in the opposite direction, or I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? It's like, there's still a life to live here. Things are gonna happen. They're gonna come up. But like I said earlier, reprogramming, right? Okay, like that shit came up for me. That's something I dealt with before. Da, 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 da. But I can move on from that. I know you're not this person, or your actions have shown, or they have proven to me, or da 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 da. So that's what something kind of feels like to me here. Okay? Spirit wants you to let go and allow love in. Okay? Spirit, what is enchanted and beginnings? Enchanted and beginnings. Enchanted and beginnings. So I have the mirror coming out here, mirroring each other. I like this shit. It could even be something about the mirror. Y'all remember that Neo song, Mirror? I can't think of the words right now. But it was like a real sexual song. I told you, y'all gonna be doing some shit in the mirror or some shit. Introspection. I feel like after careful thought or some sort of vibes like that, y'all gonna end up in the bed with each other or something. Because I do feel like there is something here about taking things slow. Like, in regards to that, I don't feel like somebody's trying to get your ass into the bed on the first night, or, you know what I mean? But I do feel like it's important to them. Shit, I feel like it's important to you. Sex is important. We ain't gonna sit up here and act like it's not. Okay, honey? I'm just saying. So, I do. Maybe this person, maybe there's some things in the bedroom that the both of you like as well, too, that are similar, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Again, I don't know if this is trying to freak on each other in front of a mirror or some shit, but I do. There's something about eye contact in this read. Like, I'm really starting to pick up on eye contact. I don't know. There could even be some sort of vibes here where it's like the two of you guys. I don't know. Now I'm getting like this foreplay vibe. But it is. It's giving me like spiritual vibes. Like, I don't know. Sitting and looking at each other. The candles are going. The music is going or some shit. Like, I don't know. There's something about foreplay. Like, somebody doesn't like to just get started or some shit. But once they do get started, like, whew, like, those are the vibes that I feel like I'm getting. There's something that's going on here, honey. Okay. It's funny to me. It looks like this is a little lotus flower right here. Okay, somebody just, you just want to open you up, child. Those are the fucking vibes. What else here, Spirit? Oh, man. Ooh, I got a love call coming out here. Love call, love call. Kim can hold significance here. Okay. Someone expresses love. Oh, yeah. They gonna be telling you all types of shit. They love that. They love you. It's a lot of love making that's going on here. Okay. It feels like to me, I feel like for the most part, that's what something feels like to me, is love making. Now, there could be moments, you know, sometimes you ain't looking for no love making. You looking to just get your back blown out or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. Okay. But something's very intentional. This person is very intentional in, like, what they do on a day-to-day basis. And it is happening in the bedroom as well, too. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Somebody, too, like, why am I seeing, like, you at the house or something, right? And it's like this person is on the way home or something. They talking to you on the phone, getting you ready. Or some shit, like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, when I get back to the house, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, listen. Child. Spirit, that's why this shit over here raining. Okay. Okay. Spirit, what is meant to be and support? Okay, that's why this chick got her umbrella. Whoever this person is, they like, I don't need no umbrella. Listen, just... Spirit, what is meant to be and support? Oh, man. This is a little read right here, man. I have clock coming out here. Needs time, takes time, in time, progress coming out here. What's sticking out to me here is progress. Because remember, we already have the clock in this same fucking vertical row. So there's going to be some sort of like download that I feel like the two of you guys are going to receive. That it's like, not only do you know that you guys are for each other, but this is the time. This is your time. That's what something feels like to me. And I feel like somebody wants your time. That's what something feels like to me in this diagonal row. Someone wants all the rest of your time to spend the rest of y'all lives together. This person obviously wants to call you, talk to you, get to know you more, take you out. So somebody they want to spend time with you. So this isn't somebody who you're not going to get nowhere with them, or they're going to keep, moving the goalposts, breadcrumbing you and all types of shit like that. Nah. This person is like, we're getting somewhere with this shit. Yeah, look at this. Bottom of the deck here is seduction coming out here. Seduction. Okay, I was feeling that all up and through here, honey. But you know what's sticking out to me on this card? Of course, attraction, flirting, dating, temptation, all the things. But at the bottom, it says third-party interference. I told you that. So I feel like this person has dealt with that in their past relationships. Either cheating, like I said, with a third-party situation that's going on here that their partner did to them, or it could have been family or friends or some sort of shit. But like I said, off of the strength of the word circles being here, when you think about a circle, you tend to think about like your friends, or again, like I said, maybe a family member or some shit. Or maybe this person kind of felt like somebody was sending them in circles, or some sort of vibes like that. Why am I hearing simp? Oh God, I hate that fucking word. But you know what? We'll take it. Okay, bitch. Motherfuckers be trying to clown simp men or women or whatever the case may be here, but them the motherfuckers who doing it right. So I don't know if somebody tried to get over on somebody because they felt like they were this way, or I'm just going to use this person again for their abundance, or some sort of shit, like whatever the case may be. But I'm happy that it didn't allow for this person to change their heart, because there's some people who end up like, if you can't beat them, join them, and they end up becoming a fuck boy or a fuck girl, or some sort of shit like that. So this person, they do. I really like that. The past, they've sought healing here. Okay, they've taken some sort of time to heal themselves because they still know what they want. Or they still feel like what's meant to be as a part of their destiny is to find their true love. That's what something feels like to me here. So I really do love this energy. Yeah, so they separated from that person. That shit done came out twice. Whoever the fuck had them pissed off in the past. And you know what's so funny to me? It says thinking about you. Their ex could be thinking about them or something. This is going to be, you know what it's giving me? It's giving me the vibe of somebody who's going to be jealous or some sort of shit like that when they find out that they've moved on or some sort of shit like that. Yep, look at this. I have coffee cup coming out here, meeting and conversing. So get ready to go out with this individual. They want to savor the moment with you, okay? I know, that's right. Let's see, what's at the bottom here, Spirit? I have addiction coming out here. It has a block, codependent, controlling, and restraint coming out here. Why do I feel like that has something to do with this fucking narc? I do. Whoever this new person is, they don't have any addictions. You don't have any either. I do. Because I feel like they're the ones who are fucking obsessive. So this person is still maybe obsessing over you somewhere, or like I said, trying to keep a tracker on you or some sort of weird shit. Go the fuck away, bitch. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have abundance coming out here. So this is coming out on both sides of the table. I do. I feel like you probably do well for yourself, so does this person. Okay, of course, we know abundance comes in many forms as well, too, which I feel like the highlight of this reading is the love and the attraction that the two of you guys have for each other here. Okay? Yeah, look at this. I have self-indulgence coming out, focusing on self-worth coming out, self-appreciation. And I feel like that's something that's beautiful as well, too, is that the both of you guys love each other. Or I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. That is, obviously, but you both love yourselves. Right? Because the decisions that you make that are positive decisions stem from the love that you have for yourself. Right? And I feel like someone can respect you as well too, because again, they see what you do for you, how you take care of you. So I feel like whatever your standard is, that's where this person wants to meet you at. If not, maybe even beyond that. Right? So I feel like you are also teaching someone else how to treat you. I feel like this is the type of person, they respect people because that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But I feel like when you show or demonstrate that you're not doing that shit over here, or again, that's a non-negotiable or whatever the case may be, it's like somebody will comply. Okay? And then one more for the plot here. I have boat coming out here. So yeah, Spirit is telling you it's time. Let's go ahead and move on to calmer waters here. You're getting ready to receive what you need. This person is arriving here. Okay? So I love to freaking see it, honey. I love it. I love it. This is some good energy. Let's see here, Spirit. What's at the bottom? I have the 4 of Cups coming out here. Yeah, so these days of singleness, or I don't know if you have started kind of feeling a little bored with your schedule or some sort of shit, like I need some fun or I need some da-da-da. And maybe that's how you end up going someplace to try something new and end up meeting this individual. Bro, come the fuck on, Spirit. The Lovers, Gemini energy, you can't make this shit the fuck up. You can't make this shit the fuck up. That's where you about to meet somebody, man. Because, I don't know, you've been in the house or some shit, you trying to find something new to do. I'm tired of the same. Spirit, come on now, baby Bob. Come on, man. Spirit, what is self-regulation, transformation, ascending, and hand of cards? Self-regulation, transformation, ascending, and hand of cards. This is it right here. Woo! Come on now. Let's do one more shuffle. Self-regulation, transformation, ascending, and hand of cards coming out here. Yes. What is this? I have the Hierophant coming out. Straight like that. Taurus, Libra, Sag. This person is not letting us get past this damn marriage energy. They sure aren't, honey. Like, that is sticking out to me a lot. So, again, obviously put things where it is that they need to go. But whoever I'm reading for, obviously I feel like you want to be married and this person wants to be married too. For some of you guys, you could have either had a marriage before or this could be like your first marriage. But I'm especially picking up too for some of you guys who, like, you've wanted to be married but you just haven't been married yet or something. Like this is finally happening or it's finally coming in, or maybe what you thought, you know, I'll have to go without that, I guess, or something. That's not the case here, okay? So you've learned your lessons here. You're growing. You've stepped into the best version of yourself here, okay? So now it's time for you to know that God isn't going to, you know, lead you astray or let you down or some sort of vibes like that. There's keys here at the bottom of the Hierophant as well, too. So I feel like this person is going to open up their home or their space to you as well. There could be an exchange of keys that'll be coming eventually, or, you know what I'm saying? You can come here whenever you want to. Like, you can come and go. Like, somebody they do, like, they trust you, vice versa. They not up to shit. Like, you can come over here with, like, whatever the fuck you want. Or some shit that I'm hearing. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Strength card coming out here as well, too. Leo. So somebody marrying a divine masculine here, a divine masculine energy, okay? I feel like someone's going to make you feel confident. And it's funny to me that on this not enough card in our diagonal row in the center, there's a lack of confidence here. So I feel like you particularly felt a lack of confidence in this past relationship. So whatever it is that this person kind of has going on, it is. There's something here about you not having to question something. Somebody could have a thing for like lions or some shit. Because, of course, Leo, right? There's a lion here. There's 2 lions down here on this card as well, too. Maybe somebody likes animals or nature or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here as well, too, okay? But someone they're strong, they're confident in themselves, and they want you to feel confident as well, too. In this connection, in this marriage, in this relationship. I feel like this person has good character. What else here, Spirit? I have the Fool coming out here. Come on now. Do y'all see Aries energy? All of this damn major arcana coming out? This is your new beginning, honey. This is your new fucking beginning. Step into this shit. With all of your faith, it's what something feels like to me. The 10 of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck, okay? And it's so funny to me that this is popping up considering the energy that we've been in, right? Like, ooh, it's feeling good, Marisa, it's feeling good. And then bam, the 10 of Wands, right? Don't self-sabotage. Don't create a burden for yourself. Self-created stress is unhealthy, a struggle. The 10 of Wands, don't do that to yourself. Don't get in your own fucking way here. Please don't. Take the risk. Take the leap of faith. could bring you like white roses or some sort of vibes like that here as well too. Okay. What else here, Spirit? Yes, move forward with it. Six of Swords, the boat on the back end. Come on, Spirit. I'm telling you, don't fucking self-sabotage this shit. Don't make something harder than what it has to actually be, because this person, they are interested in you. They see you as their wife, their husband, they're this, they're that. Come on now. You're going to get somewhere with this person. They're not playing no fucking games. Spirit. Truth, the law of attraction, camera, and kisses. It's like you don't want to let this moment pass you by. It's almost like what I feel like I want to say here or something. Truth, law of attraction, camera, and kisses. Truth, law of attraction, camera, and kisses. What's this? So I have the world. Yeah, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. So you're definitely out somewhere. Again, the world also represents the internet. So that's why I was saying as well with the camera. You could possibly meet someone online. But like I said, my first instinct was like, you're out somewhere doing something new. And who knows? For some of you guys, maybe you're like going on a dating website is new for you or some sort of shit like that. Or something. That could be the case as well too. Okay, or a new way of going about trying to find a lover or dating or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay, but there's definitely something about you being out about. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. I don't know if I said that already. Okay. What else here, Spirit? Ooh, I have the sun coming out here, bro. Do y'all realize we are in our second pile and we already have 5 major arcana cards coming out here? You can't tell me this shit not divine as hell. You can't tell me that. The sun, Leo energy coming out here. I feel like there's also going to be something about this person's like aura, I want to say. Who knows? Maybe some of you guys are good at reading auras or some sort of vibes like that. But there's going to be something about this person's aura that's just going to, I don't know. I almost want to say like brings you joy. You bring me joy. Okay. MJB on them. That's my girl. Okay. But there is. Like, and you know what else it feels like to me too? This person, I feel like they're already happy. Like, that's what something feels like to me. Like, it's not like you're completing each other, right? Because you both are already whole. But there's like this energy of like you add to this person's happiness or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, look at this. I have the 8 of Wands coming out here as well too. This person, they are. I told you. They're going to reach out. They're going to talk to you. Like I said, plan a date here. I don't know, pick you up, get you a car or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Something. This person is making it known. And then I feel like as well too when it comes to this engagement ring in our horizontal role that we'll be getting to next, they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make me happy. You've changed my world for the better or some sort of shit like that. That's what something kind of feels like to me. I feel stronger when I'm around you or with you. You know, you're a blessing. You are da-da-da-da. Like, sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah. And I want you. The 4 fucking Pentacles coming out here. Now, obviously, this person doesn't own you or possess you. But that's what the 4 of Pentacles is. Like, I want you. Like, again, I'm not leaving no space. No. What do you want me? What do you want? Like, somebody needs to know. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. Okay, bitch? They need to fucking know. Somebody might have something for you, too. I do. This person going to come bringing something. Maybe on this first date or some sort of vibes like that. But again, to have. Can I have your number? 8 of Wands, right? The phone down here. Spirit, what is change your tune, synchronicity, engagement ring, and the dragonfly? And I do. I feel like there's more confirmation of somebody, they got some money. They got some savings or they're financially responsible. There's another vibe I feel like I'm getting. Change your tune, synchronicity, engagement ring, and the dragonfly. Yeah, I have the... Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all. I got the chariot coming out here. Cancer energy. Okay? So So, of course, we know that this person wants to move forward with you. Obviously, you're the one who's going to have to make the decision. Because I tell y'all all the time, the Chariot is also about decisions, big decisions, right? Because it's a major arcana card, they hold heavier weight here. So, really and truly, this person want to know what you want to do. Maybe also pay attention to the synchronicities that you see when you are with this individual. Like, maybe even too, like, when they first, like, step to you or something. I don't know if there will be a way that you're looking at a clock somewhere, or, you know, even if it's not a clock. But I am thinking specifically that, because we have clock in our vertical row. There's a clock here on the synchronicities card. But just pay attention to what synchronicities it is that you're seeing when you're around this person. And maybe look that up, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, look at this. I have a God of Wands coming out, and they fine. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Ooh, they're fine. They're a go-getter. They're ambitious. I feel like somebody is talented. This man got an 8-pack. Okay, somebody takes care of themselves, honey. Okay, it's like a jaguar that's next to this person as well, too. Yeah, somebody they are. They're interested in animals or some sort of shit like that. Something. This person is fine. How you doing, boo? So it's like, come with me, or go with me, or some sort of vibes. A Chariot to the King of Wands. Might even have a nice private area here as well, too. Just depending on what's going on here. Okay, but you know what else? I do. There's something I feel like this person, performance is a thing for them. Somebody could be athletic or into sports or something, but it feels like to me in a lot of different areas. Like, it's giving me like clarity, you know, mental clarity. I feel like somebody also is focused on what they put into their body. It feels like to me somebody has balance. You know, like if they want a slice of pizza, they're going to eat some fucking pizza or some shit. Or if they want a burger, I'm going to get a burger. But it's like they also spend a lot of time, maybe what sort of supplements or minerals they put into their body or some shit. And like, it's like this work. Okay, so you ain't got to worry about no ED or no type of shit that I feel like I'm getting here, or some sort of shit like that. Like, somebody can get that thing up on command, or if it's a yoni, it gets wet on command. Like, those are the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. What else, Spirit? Yes, you got justice, honey. Amen, ashe, honey. Woo! Libra energy. Okay, amen, ashe, honey. Yes, okay. And I feel like this person, they are also, again, because they're in integrity in this vertical row to the Justice card, doing the right thing is important to this individual as well, too. Doing what's right, doing the good thing, or whatever the case may be. Like, this person, they believe in that shit. So I really do like to see that a lot. A lot. Okay? So even, too, with this engagement ring to the Justice card, you can't go wrong. And it's funny to me because on this card, the chick, she's blindfolded with a tear coming out. You know what it feels like to me too? Maybe at some point in time, this person did struggle with their emotions. Especially if this is maybe a man. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest, flip it, rub it, dub it, smack it. Or someone who could be more in their masculine energy here, okay? Just off of the strength of God of Wands being here. But maybe somebody had like difficulty like with showing their emotion or some sort of vibes like that. And maybe too, again, it could have something to do about drama, or maybe how they grew up. Maybe there was drama in their household, which could be another reason why they don't like that shit. Maybe they come from a space where they've seen a lot of that bullshit and they just don't like to participate in that. This isn't giving me the vibe of somebody who turned into their fuck ass daddy or their fuck ass mama or their fuck ass, like, they're the opposite of that shit. It's like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not dealing with that shit. That shit takes me back to a bad place, and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so for some of you guys, that could very well be the case. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. I have the moon coming out here. Confirmation. The moon is emotions. Cancer energy. There could be something here about somebody's mom. I feel like if there were mother wounds, this person, they've dealt with that. The past. They've sought out healing with that shit. Okay? And who knows? Maybe this past lover that they were dealing with reminded them, like, of a mom or some shit. Spirit, what is communicate the past, releasing paradise and the golden mirror? Communicate the past, releasing paradise and the golden mirror. What's this? Look at this shit. I got the Two of Cups coming out here in the reverse. So obviously there ain't no question about you and this narc either. Absolutely the fuck not. Two of Cups in the reverse is a breakup, a separation. So you on the same type of time this person is. Y'all not looking to the past. Y'all don't want none of them people anymore. It is what it is. I have the Knight of Cups here at the bottom. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I knew this person was still following up behind you, though. It is. I feel like you haven't seen this person in a minute because there's a peacock on this card. But it doesn't have any colors or anything. It's just like you wouldn't even be able to see it if you weren't looking at the card hard enough. So it is. It feels like somebody's trying to be like incognito or some sort of shit like that, or some sort of vibes while they're in the background. But it's funny to me because you can see the guy on the card here, right? He has a cup, you know, he's in his khakis and shirt or whatever the fuck, you know, dressed nice or well, maybe for a date or something like that. So somebody might get tipped off or some shit that, oh, you're back out here again, or, you know, you're loving on yourself or allowing someone to come into your life, blase, blase, blue. Maybe somebody was getting a kick out of knowing that you were single for as long as you have been, or, you know what I'm saying, they did a number on you or something, so they don't even have to come back to finish you off or some sort of shit. Somebody was fucking full of it. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Three of Wands coming out here in the reverse. Yeah, bitch. Ain't no coming back. You wouldn't let this person come back at all. Like, it's not a desire of yours. You don't care anymore. I feel like there was something that was going on here. Two of Cups in the reverse to the Three of Wands in the reverse, where you did do some back and forth shit with a narc. Generally, that's how the shit goes. They hoover you, you go back, they hoover you again, you go back, they hoover you again, till you finally get up out of that shit. Who knows? Something could have happened on maybe 2 or 3 occasions here. Maybe 5. 2 plus 3 is 5, or some sort of shit like that. Okay? Or maybe that's the amount of time you found yourself being on and off with this person. Or yeah, like we spent about 2 to 5 years going back and forth with each other, but you know, we were together for 8, and then we like, it's too fucking much drama. Too much drama. So this narc, they know you're not fucking with them anymore. But I feel like somebody like wants you to, or some sort of shit, or something. That's not fucking happening. That's why your spirit team was like, it's cool. You can go ahead and keep moving the direction that you're going in with this 6 of Swords coming out here. Because this person not about to fool you again. The Fool here in this vertical row. You're better than that. You're stronger than that at this point in time with the Strength card coming out. And you focused on you. Even with the Hierophant coming out outside of the wedding rings, you are committed to yourself. And again, your what? Your transformation, your self-regulation. It's giving me the vibe of whether this divine union was here or not, you still wouldn't entertain this loser. Absolutely the fuck not. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Two of Pentacles coming out here because you know that they bad for business. They're trouble. Okay? Number one, the Two of Pentacles can represent like being busy, right? So you too busy. With your life, you're not worried about this person. But the Two of Pentacles is also somebody who's like finicky and shit and flaky, and they all over the place, and they're two-faced and shit, and one day it's this, the next day it's that. They hot and they cold. You walking on fucking eggshells, and I'm just gonna fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Thank you. And then the Magician is here at the bottom as well too. Gemini, Virgo energy. So I don't know. Maybe for some of y'all, these narcissists, they do be fucking magicians. You know what I'm saying? Out here doing spell work and shit, bitch, trying to make your life horrible. Get your bitch ass the fuck on. Ugh. Spirit. What is mystery, knowledge, wedding rings, and not enough? Mystery, knowledge, wedding rings, and not enough. Ooh, I got the Hangman coming out here. Pisces energy. When somebody wants to kick it with you, they want to hang out with you. I told you there was something. Did I say that? Something about time stopping or something, or the two of y'all staring into each other's eyes or some sort of shit. So you're going to be hanging out somewhere, some sort of vibes like that. Remember that video I did, one of my most popular ones, where it's like, that's my wife, why am I hearing that? It is. That's the sort of vibes I kind of feel like I'm getting here. It's like somebody knows. It's like, I know. That's my wife, that's my husband. It's like, I'm not about to sabotage this shit. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Page of Cups coming out here. Somebody's about to give you an offer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They sure are. Bottom of the deck here is the Nine of Swords. Don't you start getting anxious. What does Spirit say about channeling that anxiety here, honey? And there, there could be like who knows? Maybe even too, like when you get ready to go on this date, diagonal row, like maybe you're a little nervous or something, or some sort of shit like that. But find a way to shake it off. Play your favorite jams or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe before you go, maybe have like a one shot or something like that, or, something to like calm your nerves. Like that's what something feels like to me. Like to calm your nerves. Because it also feels like to me too, I do feel like maybe you've dealt with some people, like I said, who either they don't show up or they don't call when they said that they would, or they drop the ball in a certain area or some sort of shit like that. So maybe you kind of like were, okay, you know what? Again, like I'll just be single for a while, or like whatever the fuck is going on here. So I feel like now that someone is a man of their word or a woman of their word, I don't know. Like I feel like there's gonna be this energy like where you're starting to get a little nervous, or you're starting to and it's like, is this it? Or I don't know. Like don't waste my time, and I'm like all this shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay, so it's like don't start feeling all like that and stuff. Spirit, the Hangman is to have a changed perspective here. So Spirit team, when this person comes in, this new person, Page of Cups, you need to change your perspective on that anxiety it is that you're feeling or that you're having here. Again, that fear, being afraid here. Okay? Yeah, look at this. I have the Tower coming out here as well too. Scorpio energy. Again, what did you go through? You went through a transformation. Yeah, some shit was fucked up in the past. Yeah, that shit hurt you, felt like it broke you down, all type of shit, but you rebuilt yourself. Okay? So it ain't no, we're not entertaining the past anymore. We're moving forward because you deserve the best things in life. Thank you. More Scorpio energy, death energy. Let that shit fucking go. Let it go. Let it the fuck go. It ain't serving you no more. It's not, I don't want to say it's not a part of your story anymore because it helped to make you who it is that you are today, but it don't carry no more weight. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. Okay? Spirit, what is stay in integrity, avoid drama, stabbed in the back, and the Grim Reaper? Stay in integrity, avoid drama, stabbed in the back, and the Grim Reaper. Yeah, this person, they was the one who definitely got hurt in this relationship. They were good to this person. Yeah, I have the Four of Cups coming out here. Somebody wasn't satisfied with their relationship after a certain point. You know what else it feels like to me too? Again, remember I was talking about like the simp energy earlier. You know how they say, right, when you finally get into a healthy relationship, there might be times where you feel like, am I bored? Or because you were so hopped up all the time and all types of shit like that. So I don't think it's not a matter of you being bored, but you're safe. You're safe. You're not all over the place worrying about what this person did, why they did it, if they cheating on you, did they go and see that bitch or that other dude or some shit, or like what the fuck is going on, like, because that's what this Two of Pentacles is. It's just all this bullshit that's fucking going on. So I feel like there's something that's going on that maybe whoever they were with last, I don't know. Again, we're all on our own paths here, but I feel like whoever this person was, like, I feel like they weren't where this person is. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here, or some sort of shit like that. What else here, Spirit? I feel like this did make this person particularly sad as well, too. Four of Cups is also a card of rejection. So I feel like they rejected this person. They broke up with this person. That's what something feels like to me. I have the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio coming out here. Whoever this person is, they could have just been with this individual for their money or something. Because again, they are coming out in an abundant energy as well, too. A God of Wands over here. Justice. Who knows? I don't know. For some of y'all, something could have been left behind for somebody as well, too. And they flipped that shit and created something much bigger or better for themselves. It's something else I feel like I'm getting. Yeah, I have the Three of Pentacles here at the bottom. And there was definitely some sort of third-party interference going on over here. Maybe it was their friends or something. I do. Their friends, support here. You know what? It could have been their friends and a cheating situation. Like, you know, like, should I do this or do that? And it's like, well, And who knows, this person maybe could even have been engaged to them with engagement ring coming out here or something. Somebody ruined that shit for another guy or girl or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But their friends like encourage them or something. You know what else? Maybe somebody tried to sneak. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on this date with them, or maybe like hang out with them or some sort of shit like that, right? The hangman coming out here. This person found out about that shit. That's when the tower moment happened. The death came in this same horizontal row. And it was like, there's no coming back from that shit. 3 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Cups in the reverse. And it's funny to me because on the 2 of Cups, their hands are together as well too. So it could have been, this person could have already been engaged or some shit, but they didn't make it down the aisle with this person because they found out some foul shit about them. Because they don't have any fucking integrity, nor do their fucking friends or some shit. Yeah, this person got stabbed in the back, 7 of Swords, by their partner. A devil in a red dress here or some sort of shit like that. Child. They had too many people up in their business or some sort of shit. There could have been something about this person's work schedule or something too at the time, or maybe they, again, because 2 of Pentacles, I just told y'all, is somebody who's busy, right? So maybe somebody was busy building something or getting something off of the ground or some sort of shit like that. But again, I feel like this person communicated with them, or there were certain things. They were still bringing justice to this situation. But this person, they were the 7 of Swords to the moon going behind this person's back. And this very well could have been a feminine energy. So, Spirit, what is go for it, forgiveness, date, and karmic relationship? Go for it, forgiveness, date, and karmic relationship. I have the Goddess of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming out. And then I also have the 10 of Swords coming out here. I feel like that's confirmation of what I said earlier. Some of you guys, I feel like you want to be like a wife. This is a wife. Again, you can flip a rubber double smack it. A husband, whatever the case may be. Okay? But I feel like there's something that's going on here where maybe you start to just get comfortable in your singleness or some shit. Maybe focusing on your career, making your money. Because like I said, you have abundance over here as well too. So maybe kind of focusing on that. But maybe even too, addiction to the abundance. Like I said, I don't feel like you have any addictions. But there could be some sort of workaholic energy kind of going on here. Okay? So I feel like this is going to also be something to kind of break you out of that. Or something. Like have fun again. Or we're going to travel, right? The boat here or some shit. Who knows? There could be something about a cruise or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Or again, some form of travel. Okay? But I do. All that shit is old news. There's a butterfly here on the 10 of Swords as well too, up here in this right hand corner. So I feel like maybe what you thought was over for you or done for you or some sort of shit like that, something is getting ready to come in for you. What else here, Spirit? What's this? I have the 8 of Swords coming out here as well too. Okay, so this person, they want to lock you down or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. And then like I said, going back to this energy as well too of triggers, there could be something, right? Somebody hurt you, the 10 of Swords coming out here, right? This person here, potentially with the 8 of Swords, and it could be something that's on your mind. But you know what it feels like to me? Like, I feel like you were groomed in a way or programmed in a way here with the narcissist, right? Because it can get to a point sometimes where you don't speak up or you don't say anything because you just want today to be a good day, or you know what I mean, sort of vibes. So it feels like to me there could be something, again, going back to communication, sword energy, where it's like maybe you're kind of holding on to something or some sort of shit like that, or I'm being triggered or whatever the case may be. I feel like, again, going back to this forgiveness card, and you can speak up to this person. You can talk to this person. They will take accountability for whatever it is that they do to you. I have the 7 of Cups down here at the bottom as well too. Right? If there's a level of confusion, or if there's it sounds like to me, I'm hearing there's another way. Like there's another way that we can handle this or talk about this, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Okay? So you don't have to feel trapped or like you can't express yourself or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm receiving. What else here, Spirit? I have the Eight of Cups coming out here as well, too. Okay? So the Eight of Cups is almost kind of giving me the vibe of course, Eight of Cups can be to walk away or it can be to da-da-da-da. But it feels like to me moving on from. Because again, I tell y'all all the time, the cups are wisdom, right? So it's like, it's almost kind of giving me the vibe of we can move on from this or we don't have to stay here. We've solved this issue. So let's continue, you know, doing our thing or some sort of vibes like that. Yeah, I have the Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it's like, I feel like that's one of the things that you can depend on when it comes to this person. Like, if I'm wrong, I will tell you that I'm fucking wrong. Like, I'm not about to sit here and fucking, you know what I'm saying, try to argue with you. Because, again, they don't want to do that shit. I sit up here and try to argue and who's right and who's wrong and all type of shit like that. And maybe this person could care less for that shit, too. About who's right and who's wrong and all type like that just extends the argument and shit. Like, they do. This person takes their time very seriously. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting, okay? What else here? We have Enchanted, Beginnings, Mirror, and Love Call. Enchanted, Beginnings, Mirror, and Love Call. Ooh, I got the Emperor coming out here. I know that's right, baby. Hey, Emperor, ain't he fine? Who knew like a little drawing could be so fine? Okay, but this is a divine masculine right here. I told you, somebody they like to be in control in the bedroom. But then it's like sometimes like they want you to do that or some sort of shit I told you that I felt like I was getting. What else here, Spirit? This is giving me some crying, okay, while making love or some shit. Okay, it's definitely getting some moaning, honey. I'm asking. What else here, Spirit? Look at this. I have the Five of Swords coming out here, and then I also have the Knight of Wands coming out here as well, too. Now, everybody like a little something different in the bedroom. I don't know if some of y'all take what resonates and leave the rest, child, but I'm going to tell y'all what I'm getting. Maybe some of y'all like a little restraint, if you will, or I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Well, I don't know if there's any other way to say it, but I don't know, like a little pain in the bedroom. Like, take that as it resonates for you, okay? I be trying to, try to keep it a little PG, but y'all know my readings are not for children, so bitch, I can't. Okay, there could be a little, maybe you might like a little extra hard tap. Or, some motherfuckers want to fuck you and maybe, choke you a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just something kind of feels like it's giving me too, okay? But this person, listen, honey. It's getting very active, okay? That's one thing I feel like I'm getting. Like, this ain't giving me like, oh, we haven't had sex in a month. Nah, y'all done did it a couple times this week, bitch. Like, that's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Okay, look at this squirrel. He is so cute. He's just like perched up here in the little tree, just looking, people watching and stuff. He said, it's Sunday. I'm just chilling. Hey, little squirrel. He's so cute. Oh, man. What else here, Spirit? And I'm telling you, that thing, I'm sorry. If this is somebody with a phallus, I'm just saying, that thing be... I remember I told you earlier, they not stiff. That is. That's what some kind of feels like to me. That thing be rock hard or some sort of vibe. Because it's a rhino right here. So, that's what something feels like to me. Somebody can satisfy you. This is sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Confirmation. The devil, bitch. Woo, the devil is sex. I told you. I knew what this power was. I just knew it. I could feel it. Okay. Listen. I do. I feel like y'all gonna have moments where y'all love making and saying affirmations and shit. And it's gonna be them times where it's like maybe you do want somebody to just kind of like take you and just, because in the background this shit say R.I.P. Because sometimes you want somebody to beat the pussy up, and then sometimes you just want them to be real sensual with you. And I feel like this person, they gon' whatever the moment calls for, They know what they doing, okay? Yeah, I got the Two of Swords coming out here. It's like whichever one, you know, but they know, they know, bitch, they know. Spirit, what is meant to be support, clock, coffee cup, and seduction? Meant to be support, clock, coffee cup, and seduction. Woo, child. Woo! The Ace of Swords coming out here. Confirmation. It don't get no better than that, Divine Collective. Is it meant to be? Yes, the fuck it is. That's the truth. That's the clarity. That's the clarity. It's making me think about old girl on TikTok. Damn, what is her name? Munch. She be like, clarities. Okay, bitch. It's giving the clarity, bitch. Okay. What else here, Spirit? Listen. Ooh, I got the High Priestess coming out here and also the Page of Pentacles coming out. Follow your intuition. Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Follow your intuition. This dummy that they was with should have followed their damn intuition. While you was over here listening to your friends who ain't got shit. That's what something feel like to me too. You know what? It gives me the vibe of whoever they was with in the past. These were like the type of friends who, it's almost like, well, you know, like how I talk about sometimes where motherfuckers like, well, like maybe you should break up with them, or like, because they add this person on to like cheat or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here or some shit like that. And I feel like maybe they should have listened to their own motherfucking intuition, knowing that they had a good guy or a good girl or they or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here, but they didn't. They listened to their low level ass fucking friends or some sort of shit like that with this Page of Pentacles coming out here. Now, I do obviously feel like pages are new people as well, too. So when you come across this person, you're going to know that it's meant to be. Again, your own spirit team is supporting you in this as well, too. Why am I picking up the energy of like a grandmother? Maybe this could be somebody who passed away or something. There's like when your wedding comes up or something, you might be quite emotional. The moon here. Because you're going to wish like your grandmother was there. There's something that I feel like I'm getting here or something. Somebody's grandma is in the building, honey. But it's like, of course, they're there in spirit. Or, you know how, too, like when you go to weddings, they'll have a table with like the passed over, you know, loved ones and stuff like that. So maybe that might be something that you want to do. I mean, it's not at everybody's wedding, but I be seeing them. So, yeah. But you could be like the granddaughter of someone here, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Maybe you might know this grandmother to have been quite spiritual or something. Hell, it could even have been like religious or whatever the case may be. But yeah, somebody is in support of you here. Okay. Yeah, look at this. I have the Goddess of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do. A goddess, a daughter, a grandmother here, some sort of vibes like that. I feel like they're encouraging you, like they obviously love you. They really like this new guy or new girl or some shit that's coming in for you. They approve or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, I like this energy. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. This is going to be something that's very successful for you. Very beautiful. I like this, y'all. This is really, really nice. Let's go ahead and see what signs are resonating with this read, honey. This was so good. I love it. I live it. I love it. And I live it. This was a pretty long one. We almost 2 hours in. But I feel like somebody's going to be able to appreciate this. Whoever reading this is. Spirit, who's resonating with this read? Who's resonating with this read, baby Bob? Who is this? I have Aries coming out here. Hey, Aries. That's that Emperor vibe coming out here. Hello. I have Taurus coming out here as well, too. Hey, Taurus. How funny is that? That's like an order, right? Aries, Taurus. Somebody ain't skipping a beat or something. Is what it feels like to me. What else? Scorpio. Scorp. Who else here, Spirit? Yeah, Passion. I'm telling you. Damn. I have Pisces coming out here. All right, water signs. Taking the lead here. Who else, Spirit? I got Gemini. Gemini is known as the lovers, honey. What else here, Spirit? I have Virgo coming out here. Virgo. What else here, Spirit? I have another Virgo coming out back to back. Who else, Spirit? I have Leo. And who's our honorable mention? I have another Gemini coming out. Damn, I got another Gemini coming out. For some of y'all, this Gemini was the narcissist. Y'all know when I start getting 3, it starts getting a little rocky for me. And then I also have Capricorn coming out here as our honorable mention. All right, Earth signs, squad. So we have Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces. Extra fucking heavy on the Gemini. Heavy on the Virgo, Leo, honorable mention is Capricorn. Of course, this can be your sign, the sign of this new lover. Or because this fucking narcissist came out, this could be the sign of whoever you dealt with, or the sign of whoever this person has dealt with in their past as well, too. Just because they touched the table. Or this could also be the sign of someone's grandmother, because they popped out on the back end here as well, too, okay? So I love you guys so much. This was a very beautiful reading. I'm so excited for whoever's reading this is. Okay, it's your time, honey. Go ahead and be loved. What a feeling to be loved. Okay? Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video if you feel called, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. This was a good ass read. Shit.